everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be my review of the brand new Jaclyn Cosmetics limited edition summer collection. I just received this in PR. I am so excited to film this. The products in this collection look freaking amazing. Also, can we just talk about the PR package? Like, look at how cute this is. This totally gives me summer vibes. Like, I don't think that there could have been a more perfectly marketed campaign for a summer collection. I am so excited. It's like summer but sophisticated. So I'm gonna show you guys what's inside. We're gonna try out all of the products today. That's why my makeup is like half done. But yeah, I'm excited. What product are you guys most excited for in this collection? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, this is a limited edition collection, so it's only going to be available for a limited amount of time. Let's see what the inside of the package looks like. All right, so here is what it looks like upon immediately opening. We have a little card here and then more products behind it. This is the entire collection with all of the shades. But this collection does launch on July 13th at 11 a.m. PST, which is 1 p.m. Eastern if you're on the East Coast. Hello, we are one in the same. So we have her little PR card here. It says, when I think of summer, it's all about bronze, highlighted, sun-kissed skin, and glossy lips. So I am bringing you just that. These formulas from the collection are luxe and elevated. Whether you prefer a minimal look or a full beat, these products will become part of your summer must-haves. I hope you love them as much as I do. XO, Jaclyn. I am excited. I love highlighter, love bronzer, love lip products. So I think this is going to be a fantastic collection. So let's dive in. I'm gonna kind of like highlight all of the products and then we will try everything on. You know, I noticed I'm like a real hand talker. Like, I am just like hands all over the place. I cannot talk without my hands. Also, we've got my hair up in one of those little trendy clip things. I don't know if it looks cute or not, so you guys told me it looked cute in my last video where I tried this on, and I don't know. So so first things first, we have the lip oils. These retail for $20 each, and it says a popsicle-drip sheer tinted lip oil that glides on easily for a juicy, voluptuous look. Available in 4 shades. So here we have the 4 shades. We have a clear, a light peachy pink, there is a bright orangey coral, and then more of like a hot pink shade. So these are all supposed to be like sheer lip oils. I will do lip swatches of all of them just on my bare lips to give you guys an idea of how sheer they actually are and if you can like see a difference between them. But I am very excited about those. Then we have the putty highlighters, which, look at this packaging. Like, what the heck? This is so beautiful. The putty highlighters are called the Reflective Light Putty Highlighters, and they retail for $29 each. They say a bouncy metallic highlighter that melts onto skin for a mermaid-wet look. And so this is available in 4 shades, which I will again swatch all of the shades, but I will just kind of like show you how they look in the pan. It looks like some of them are more like pinky undertone, some of them have a little bit more of like a warm bronzy undertone, more of like a yellowy gold undertone. So we have quite a bit of variety within those 4 putty highlighters. Then we have the liquid highlighters, which these are very intimidating to me. I'm just not like very well versed in the liquid highlighter realm, so we'll see how this goes. I wore like a v-neck shirt to try to do the whole like glowy skin collarbone situation. We'll see how that works. But these are their Beaming Light liquid highlighters. They have 3 shades. They retail for $24 each. And this says a lightweight sparkling liquid gel that's like a drop of luminosity wherever you apply it. Whoa, this is a lot heavier than I expected. And then the last product in the collection is the cream bronzer. This is the Sun-Kissed Cream Bronzer. These retail for $29 each. There are 5 shades, and it says this creamy matte bronzer delivers a sun-kissed glow and a soft focus finish. Now, she did mention in her video that she will be coming out with these in her like permanent line next year. But this is just like limited edition packaging. She also mentioned that she will be expanding the shade range, but because this was a limited edition like capsule launch, they were limited in their shade selection. So I will still go ahead and swatch every shade of everything. I'll apply as much as I can to my face and show you guys how it all works. But yeah, so this will be on her website on July 13th, and later in the month, at the end of the month, on the Morphe website. This will not be available in Ulta. Let's go ahead and start with lips, just because I feel like it. So these lips are the lip oils. These are supposed to be a very high shine lip formula, very moisturizing, which I love moisturized lips. I love wearing lip balm, lip gloss that isn't sticky, lip oils. I love it all. So this first shade here is called Crystal Drip, and this is just the clear shade. I think the packaging is really cute. I know Jaclyn mentioned loving the Dior lip oil, so I wonder how the formula compares. I think I do have one of those, but it's like a light pink kind of color. Honestly, I'm not obsessed with the color of that one. So here, it's not gonna be much of a swatch because it's clear, but you can definitely see the shine. So let's go ahead and apply this. I don't have anything on my lips. That feels really good. It's thicker than I thought it would be, but not thick in a bad way. Thick in a good way, like in most ways. This is so pretty, very glossy. I don't know that it has a scent. I don't detect any scent whatsoever, which I would prefer no scent than like not a pleasant scent, so I'm fine with no scent. It's so like juicy. I feel like my lips are like inflated. Again, I don't know if that sounds good, but I'm meaning it in a good way. It's not sticky at all, but when I rub my lips together, I can feel like, almost like, feels like jelly. Very nice. I love it. It's like, it's almost like there's some gloss features and characteristics, but it's definitely like lip oil vibes, but it's unique, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this is Crystal Drip. The next one we have is the one that I think is going to be my favorite. This one is called Rosé Drip. This is like a light peachy pink. So there's the swatch. You can definitely see the color, but it is very, very sheer. So let's try this on the lips. I love the little doe foot applicator. It's huge. It's also like, you know, it has like the little like fuzzy material, which I like. Very firm. Again, love it. I hate when like gloss wands are what? Gloss wands are too floppy and then it's hard to apply. This is a very high quality gloss wand. Alright, so here is Rosé Drip. It looks very similar. Maybe like the tiniest little hint of like pinkiness. But very, very sheer. This one I love. I mean, I love both of them, but like, I love this one. Next we have the hot orangey coral shade. This one is called Ruby Drip. Let's see how this one swatches. Oh, definitely more pigmented than the previous. Here is Ruby Drip. You can definitely see the like orangey coral on my lips, but it's still not nearly as intimidating as it is in the tube. Like, this is so pretty. I didn't think I was gonna love this shade on me, but I actually really, really enjoy it. And again, you can see this one is definitely way more pigmented than Rosé Drip. I love it. And then the last shade we have is Candy Drip. This one is like the hot pink kind of color. I love this packaging. It's so cute. There is Candy Drip, definitely pigmented like the corally one. So let's see how this looks on the lips. I like that they used the descriptor popsicle drip. Like, this looks like I just ate like a cherry popsicle, you know, like that amount of color payoff. It equates to eating a popsicle. Definitely summer vibes. So here is Candy Drip. Definitely the most bold out of all of them, but still not too bold. And again, I'm not like out here wearing hot pink lipstick all the time, but this is so pretty. It looks like natural for like a hot pink lip color. So I'm impressed. I liked every single shade on me, which I was not expecting. If I had to pick a favorite, I think I would still go with this one, the Rosé Drip. I also love the clear. Like, the clear you can't go wrong with. And then actually maybe Ruby Drip third, and then this one would just come in fourth by default. Not that I don't like it, but that's hard. It's like, rank all of your favorite things. Okay, so we'll stick with the candy drip on our lips for now. You can also apply these on top of liquid lipsticks, but I figured I would do lip swatches to give you the true color of the lip product, in case you just want to wear them on your own. I feel like I would typically wear these on their own, but I would also layer them on top of a liquid lipstick if I was feeling like, you know, wearing something glossy. Also, I just wiped off the swatches and they didn't stain my hand at all, which that's good. Next, let's go ahead and do the liquid highlighter. I'm kind of scared for this one. I'm a little nervous. This is the Beaming Light liquid highlighter. So there are 3 shades. This is the lightest shade. This one is called Lightning. The middle shade is called High Gleams, and it looks like this. This one is so pretty. I think I want to use that one. And then the deepest one is called Sun Glare, and this one looks like this. I will do like pigmented swatches. So these have a little dropper, kind of like the Cover FX, like custom enhancer drops or whatever those were called. So here we have Lightning. Ooh, look at that. Then we've got the middle one, which I already forgot the name of. It's on the bottom, so I can't really check right now, but I will go over the names again for you guys. Look at that. It's like liquid metal. And then this one is the bronzy one. So there are just like the drips on the back of my hand. You can see they look like liquid metal. So let's just kind of do like a thick swatch. Holy crap. That is insane. Oh my god. A little bit goes a long way. I definitely applied enough for like 10 uses. Here are the up close intense swatches. You can see when I tilt my hand down, you can really see the variation between the shades. But when I like hit the light, they are so reflective. Like, look at the difference in color. These are absolutely beautiful. I actually might, I don't know, should I try the lightest one? I feel like I'm not that tan, so maybe I should try the lightest one. Okay, we're just gonna do like one little drop over there and one little drop over here. We'll see how this goes. What should I use to like buff it in? We're gonna use the F12 from Blinged Brushes. Let's see how this goes. I feel like, I don't know if you can, oh my god. I was gonna say, I don't know if you can even really see that. Let me blend this in and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so you can definitely see the glow that we've got going on. Hello? Wow, that is intense. I added one more drop like to the center of my chest. So 3 drops total, 3 little itty bitty drops. And it's nice because like when you're not in the light, it doesn't, you're not like a glitter bomb. You actually like can't even really tell. But then when you like shift and hit the light, it looks so glowy and beautiful. It looks so pretty up close as well. Definitely not like chunky glitter or anything. It's just like straight up glowy. I put a drop of the middle shade on the back of my arm here. I'm just gonna use the same brush and buff this out to see if this is like a potential color for me. Like, look at how beautiful that is. That glow is stunning. Oh yeah, I could definitely use the middle shade also, at least on my arm. My arm might be a little bit more tan than other places on me. Very, very fun product. Not something that I can say, you know, oh, this is a staple in my everyday makeup routine, but I think this is so fun for summer and I can definitely see myself playing with these shades. So I'm excited about them. I think they're really fun. And now we've got the bronzers, which I will swatch these. Hopefully I can remember what order they were in. But the packaging feels really nice. The bottom part is glass, which makes it like feel really nice and heavy. So let me swatch these for you and I will be right back. Okay, here are the swatches. These may not be in the exact order that Jaclyn went over them in her video because I kind of just like took them out of the package, but I tried my best. So the first shade here, the top one, is called Naked. That is definitely the lightest one in the collection. The second one we have is called Sandy. This one has definitely more of like a reddish undertone. The third one is called Beachy, which looks very, like, I would say neutral compared to some of the other shades. That one looks really pretty. Then we have Toasty, which this one might be the deepest. By the way, for swatching, what I did was I swirled my finger, swatched once, went back into the same shade, and then swatched right over it again. So 2 swatches, because she did say that these were buildable, so I wanted to try to build up the pigment so you could really see the difference in undertone. And then the last shade is called Sunny. Definitely very warm toned compared to the other shades here. So there we have the swatches. I'm thinking, I don't know, Naked might be too light for me. Maybe I'm just like hoping that because, you know, I want to have like a little bit of tan. It's summer, I feel like I should be a little tan. But honestly, I think Beachy, which is this center one, looks the best to me. I feel like I probably should have switched these two when swatching. But anyway, Beachy is the middle. I think that is the one that I'm going to try today because the other 3 definitely won't work for me. Toasty is going to be too dark, Sunny is going to be too dark, and Sandy is going to be too dark. So let's try Beachy. It feels very interesting. It definitely feels how these feel when I like touch it with my hand. Very similar texture right there, very similar. Okay, I think I decided to go in with the F3. This used to be my all-time favorite bronzer brush. It is still one of my favorites, but typically now I'll go for my F23. This is just a little bit less dense, a little bit smaller of a brush, but this is nice and dense, and I feel like we could like buff in the cream bronzer this way. So we're gonna try it with an F3. I'm just gonna kind of swirl my brush in there. I am not experienced with cream bronzers, so we'll see how this goes. I'm practically a novice. Oh my god, that was a lot. That was a lot. I'm just gonna kind of like, holy crap. Why was I like not expecting it to be that pigmented? Oh my goodness. I'm using another F15. This is what I used to buff out my like shimmer, my body highlight. But this is like a different one, but same brush style. So I'm just kind of using this to buff out that bronzer. It's actually blending out really nicely. That was scary for a second. I was like, oh no, I just screwed up my makeup, but it's actually blending out really nicely. I think the color is beautiful. That was like super easy. So I'm gonna go in with like, I'm just gonna use the product that's on this brush and just kind of stamp it. Okay, we have less product on the brush now, so I think that I can just use this one. Definitely goes on a lot darker than I expected it to, but it buffed out really easily and definitely like sheared out as I was blending it. This color is so pretty. I love the bronzer. I love it. I like want to go in with more even though I probably don't need more, but this is so pretty. Okay, honestly, the cream bronzer looks undetectable as far as like thickness on my skin. It's like it's not even there. Like, it doesn't add an extra layer, but it adds extra dimension, which is obviously the reason that we wear bronzer. But oh, I love it. I love it so much. It so reminds me of her cream blushes, which I'm actually gonna go in with right now. I don't know what shade to use. I wanted to use Swoon. This one is my favorite. This is like the peachy one, but I'm thinking maybe Empress instead. Once again, I went in with Beachy for the bronzer. Just wanted to make sure I said that again. Whew, we went pink. We definitely went pink, which is fine. Typically, I'm a peach blush lover, but pink is fun too. Pink is my favorite color, but just when it comes to blush, I usually like peachy blushes. I just feel like they look more natural on me, but this color is stunning. This is Empress. the cream blush stick from her Bougie Rouge collection. Okay, but like the combo of the cream bronzer and the cream blush is unbeatable. Like, it looks so natural on my skin. Like, holy crap. It looks so good. I love it. And to apply the blush, I just decided to take an angled brush like this, and then I kind of like went like this over the top of it, and then I tapped it on the back of my hand just to kind of evenly coat the blush, which is why I have blush on the back of my hand. But oh my gosh, this looks so pretty. And with the lip oil, it's perfect. It works so well. I'm just gonna lightly dust over the rest of my skin since I didn't really set it. So I'm just gonna take a fluffy powder brush, and I'm just using the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I really enjoy this powder, and I think it works really well to set my makeup without being like too heavy. So I'm just kind of lightly setting over the cream bronzer and blush. And now we are moving on to the final product in the collection, which are the Putty blushes. So these are putty, so they're not powder, but they're not liquid. Kind of like a cream, but maybe a little bit more powdery than cream. That's just my guess. But basically it's not straight up powder, and she specifically mentioned that these are supposed to be able to be worn on top of powder, which is why I just powdered my entire face. So let's swatch these, let's pick one to apply and see how freaking beautiful these are. Once again, here is the packaging. So freaking cute. It kind of looks like the PR package. So this first one here is called Sun Lover. Again, I'm not going in any particular order here. So here is Sun Lover. It does have a mirror, which is nice. This one is definitely like a yellowy gold color. Ooh, that feels so cool. Look at that swatch. All right, here we go. First swatch. Oh my god, it just kept going and it stayed intense. Wow, that is something. Next we have Glazed Out. This one looks like a icy, like pinky kind of highlight. The texture of these is interesting. It's not like other putty blushes that I felt where like the Stila one, it's not like the Stila one. That one's like more squishy. This one definitely, like, you could like push and it would indent. It's a little squishy, but it's not as squishy as the Stila one. It also kind of reminds me of the Pixie, the Glossomer Duo highlight as far as like how it looks. But that one's a powder and this one has a little bit more like, you know, puttiness to it. So this one here is called Star Power. This one looks more like of like a bronzy neutral kind of highlight. Oh my god, look at that, look at that. And then finally we have Skylight, which looks like this. In the pan it kind of looks like the one that we just swatched, so let's see how it compares. Ooh, it's deeper and more like warm toned, definitely more like orangey bronze. The other one has more of like a little bit of a pinky undertone but still bronze. So here are the swatches. Very beautiful, very highly reflective. You can see like when I'm not in the light versus when I'm in the light. So reflective. I think we're gonna go in with the like pinky kind of one, which is called Glazed Out. And I'm just gonna apply this with my regular highlighter brush. This is the best highlighter brush of all time. This is the F25 from my collaboration with Bling Brushes. So let's just kind of see how this goes. I don't know if this is gonna work or if I'm gonna need to try like a sponge, but I'm just gonna dig the brush in there. And then, oh my god. Holy crap. Okay, let me let me wipe off a little bit of product. Holy crap, you guys. That is, I was like thinking, I was thinking that my brush wasn't picking up the product, but I was wrong. Oh my, that is intense. Okay, you definitely barely need any product. It is blending on top of all of my other face products beautifully, but I am just gonna take like a damp sponge that doesn't have product on it and kind of tap that off just to tame it down a little bit because I definitely went way overboard. Okay, she's still blinding, but it looks a little bit better. I think the sponge honestly like helps like mesh it into the skin and gives it like more of a natural look. That was intense. Oh my god, it's still so intense. Okay, so I definitely should have like went in with a little bit and built up the product instead of just like going right in. My cheeks look wet. Like they look so dewy, they look wet. Holy crap. Okay, we need to kind of balance it out a little bit though, so I'm gonna take a little bit more and just kind of like apply it around my face just so that like it's not just like wet stripes on my cheeks. So we're gonna apply a little bit up here. I like applying it with the brush, kind of like where I want it so I can be a little bit precise, and then taking like the side of my sponge that doesn't have product and just like tapping over it to really blend it into the skin. I just feel like that looks, oh, it looks so good. We'll add a little bit to the nose. All right, and there we have the putty highlighter. Wow, that is intense. I love that Jaclyn has like every single type of highlighter you could possibly imagine. We've got powder, we've got loose, we've got another kind of loose, we've got liquid, we've got putty. Like, oh my gosh, she's got like all of the different options covered. This is so pretty. I love it. I love the pinky vibe that we went for. I feel very summery. I feel like I should be like on a beach at a resort somewhere with like, you know, big sunglasses and like just kind of laying out by the pool with like a nice, you know, refreshing drink. I don't know. That's where I feel like I should be. But anyway, okay, this collection, round of applause. I think Jaclyn killed this collection. I love every single product. I love the lip oils. I love the cream bronzer. I think the cream bronzer is my favorite. Then the putty highlighters, then the lip oils, and then the liquid highlights. The only reason these are last, again, it's like by default, and that's just because I think I will probably use these the least, but I still like love it. Like, oh man, for pictures, like this would be so fun, or like a night out or whatever. I think those are fantastic, but just based on like how much I think I'll use them, I think the cream bronzer, especially the shade, not Naked, beachy, oh my god, beachy, the shade Beachy, that's what I have on. I love it. This is my favorite product from the collection. Then I would say the putty highlighter, just be careful. Very intense if you love an intense glow, but again, it doesn't like sit on top of the skin like a powder highlighter would. It just like meshes in with your other products, especially when you use that sponge. Fantastic. The lip oils are fantastic. Again, so pretty. And then the liquid highlighters are beautiful. I just like, I'm trying to think practically, am I going to use those every single day when I'm doing my makeup? Probably not. But would I use some of these other products every day? At least for summer, probably yes. So I think this collection gets a 10 out of 10. I love it. I love this collection and the Bougie Rouge collection. So summery. I feel like they go together so well. I love it. So that was today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I love you all so, so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.